Hey guys! Hey! For today's video, I did her makeup today. We did a very orange look. Right, Lupita? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, yeah, let's just get started with the video. The first thing I did was start with her eyebrows. I used my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade medium to sculpt out her brows. It's not precisely her shade, but it's the only thing that I got kind of similar to her eyebrow color. To carve out her eyes, I used this Femme Couture Rose All Day Concealer. This is such a great concealer. I freaking love it. I got it at Sally Beauty, so you already know it was cheap, but I just use this to carve her brows from the bottom and from the top, so I can make a nice shape. Don't we all love a queen that can pose? Look at that, nice. Look at her, just look at her. So for her face, I started off with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, which I love e.l.f. primers. I just dotted this all over her face. It's not like she really needed much of a primer. I mean, she doesn't really need a pore filling primer, but it just gave us a nice base to work with, very smooth base. For foundation, I use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Cream Beige. It's not precisely her shade, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it could have gone still worse, but we were just messing around, so yeah, that's what I used. I used the same concealer for under her eyes. I just dotted it under her eyes. I didn't take it anywhere else. I just thought that I just wanted a little bit more coverage under the eyes and a little bit more brightness under the eyes. And to set the under eyes, I used my Airspun powder in Naturally Neutral. This is a little bit lighter, so it just helps with the whole balancing out the, dimensions on the face. And for the rest of the face, I used my CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder in the shade Buff Beige. I really love this powder. It makes your face super matte and it stays that way for so long. What I did, I just took the little puff that it came with and I pressed the whole powder into the face. Made sure that she was powdered, her whole face was powdered, and then I took a powder brush and I went over the face a little bit more just to, I don't know, make it more matte, I guess. I really don't know why I did this step, but I did it. For bronzer, I use my Physicians Formula How to Bronze bronzer, and this is the perfect bronzer for her since she's a little bit lighter than me and it actually shows up on her. So I just bronzed up her whole face, her temples, her cheekbones, everything, even her nose. For blush, I used my Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics Bronzer Duo. This is in the shade Aruba, and I just took the little blush shade in that little duo, I guess, and I just put it on the apples of her cheek. For the eyes, I took my Morphe 15D palette and I took the shade in Upbeat, and this is just a nice orangey color. It's very bright, so what I did is I tacked it on to the outer corner of the eye. I softly brought it up to the crease and eventually I took it all the way into the inner corner of the eyes, but it wasn't extreme orange in there, you know what I mean? You guys can see what I did in the video, but the next shade I took is in the crease, and this is a more darker orange, and I practically just put this on top of the first color we used, but I didn't take it as high up to like the brows or like the brow bone area because it's just a darker color and I wanted to keep it like a gradient effect. I did a half cut crease on her eyes, so I just, you know, put the concealer on like any other half cut crease I've ever done on this channel, and I just like blended in the concealer with like the orange color with the brush, and then I also used my finger because I mean the finger always works. Then I took my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette and I took the shade Obsessed right here, very nice shade, and I just packed that on top of the concealer, and I did not set the concealer so the concealer was wet, and I found that this is just such a nice way of getting it to pop more. And then I blended the colors together with my brush. I took a little bit more of that orange shade and I also brought it down to the lower lash line. For mascara, I used my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, and I did not curl her eyelashes because she already has very nice long curly eyelashes, so I just put mascara on her eyelashes just to make them a little bit more noticeable. For highlighter, I took my Kylie Cosmetics highlighter in French Vanilla, and I mean, I just put it on her cheekbones, on her nose, on her cupid's bow. There isn't really much I can say about this step. It's just applying your highlight where you need to apply it. For the lips, I took these Dollar Tree lip glosses that I freaking love. I took Coral Crush and Just Kiss, and I mixed them to, you know, make my own concoction, and I just applied it on her lips. And this is her just, you know, posing like the queen she is, so that's it. Watching, and we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll do some other relatives makeup, and also if you guys like my videos, you guys can subscribe to my channel to watch more of my videos. I try to post weekly, but I was a camera girl, you know, that doesn't happen. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.